Why did I come here? I don't know why I came here. It was either my son or my daughter or someone who said I could come here.
In Asian culture, the old are revered by the young. Our parents are gods. The path to heaven lies under their feet. And we're brought up to believe that looking after them in their final years is every child's duty. But for Asian families who left their homes to make a new life in Britain, the path is different. On these foreign shores, fitting in has meant letting go.
One, two, 1, 2,
Gujarati or Pakistani,
4,
Hindu or Muslim,
5.
all the residents at Ashana House are Asian. It's one of the only care homes of its kind in the country.
This me, with Roger Moore, the James Bond. I remember Octopussy because I had a good part.
You were incredibly beautiful. You must have had a lot of admirers.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
The bulb.
As well as the residents, all the staff who work at Ashana House are Asian too.
All right. See you. Bye.
Normally she complain about coffee getting cold.
Yeah.
If we put it warm coffee, is it very warm? Warm? Oh God.
Whatever you prefer to eat, just let me know. You can
Rice and dal and vegetables.
rice and dal, vegetable or any other items.
Yeah.
Just let me know so we can make a menu together.
Yeah.
ગયા વખત શ્રીખંડ જોડે કરી હતી ને એ હારી કરી હતી આજે કરી હતી પણ ઠીક મારા ભાઈ દર કરતો ઠીક કરી હતી એટલી બધી હારી નથી ગયા વખત શ્રીખંડ જોડે કરી હતી ને એ પાઈ નથી એવી પૂરી ગમે.
Whatever they required, we have to do it for them. Some people, they are non-spicy. I have to make separate dishes for them. And some people, they don't eat onion. I have to do the separate as well.
બોલો મામા ચિકન નહીં બોલવાનું.
Gilora manini babi.
Okay.
Some people, they don't eat chili either. And the garlic as well. I have to make separate for them. Some residents, they don't eat certain vegetable as well. Then if it's on the menu, that vegetable I have to make separate for them.
What is
Kachori.
What is that? What is
Kachori made with peas,
Peas and what else?
coated with the rice flour, and they fry the round one, kachori.
That's all fried stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kitlu
But
fried
you like-
khawana.
You enjoy so much.
Oh well, I don't know. You write it down.
आपको कौन सा खाना मैं लिखूं आपके लिए? माजी
મુંડેનું કરતા ફૂંજી
क्या?
મુંડેનું કરતા ફૂંજી.
ओके. वो नीचे ऑफिस में जाकर मैं करवा दूंगी आपको. ओके. आलू पराठा, आलू के पराठे लिखूं?
सब अच्छा है.
सब अच्छा है. ओके, कोई बात नहीं.
Mrs. Ramji is 85. Every morning after breakfast, she comes down to the common room to spend time with the other residents. She often sits next to Shadaben, who has Alzheimer's.
Tamaru naam ho છે? Tamaru naam? નામ નહીં આવડે? તમને ગમે? She doesn't know her name. Well, she's holding my hand, so she's probably trying to communicate.
Does she always hold your hand?
I think most times, yes. Otherwise, she doesn't hold everyone's hands. She'll just, leave it alone. But look at this.
How about your friend downstairs, Shadaben, who sits next to you?
What's her name?
Shadaben, she's the one who plays with your hands.
Plays with my hands. What is that?
Do you remember her?
I'm trying to think of her.
She's very old, she sits next to you and she always takes your hand.
She takes my hand and do what?
She likes to play with your hand.
Does she? Forgotten that.
Mrs. Ramji came to Ashna House after a severe stroke. It's now been 2 years since she was brought here from hospital.
Certain memories now, they just don't exist anymore. Very difficult to remember what happened yesterday. It's like part of my mind has disappeared. If you ask me when did I go to hospital, I can't remember. Maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. What did they do? Oh, I don't know what they did. Examine my head or what they did, God alone knows. I want to try and remember. I remember the children and all that. But what I did with them, that I don't know. It's amazing what happens to a person, isn't it?
Oh, that's my album. All my photographs, many films I have worked in, television and films. I was an extra. Those days it was extra. Nowadays they call supporting artist. That's me with Charlton Heston in the film Awakening. I asked him to, can I have a picture with you? He said, all right. That's me in film Temple of Doom with Harrison Ford. That's me again with Christopher Reeves in film Superman. He was a very nice person. That's Sean Connery. He was a bit difficult man. I felt that he was big-headed. That's me with film director Steven Spielberg. And this fellow, Saeed Jafri, he's famous now. He used to work as an extra with us. He still owes me £3.
Mr. Sen is 78. He was placed in Ashna House by social services nearly 10 years ago.
His past is still in the dark. Not a lot of things we know about him. We know very little, which we try to put it together, but it doesn't actually add up. It's like a puzzle, his life is.
I had so many proposals, but I said, no, I don't want to get married, no, I'm happy. I was silly. 2 or 3 days went out with them and then left them and got another one and this and that. Still, many girls they ring here. I said, no, I don't know where they get the number from. 4 or 5 times they rang here. Mr. Sen, there was a girl rang. She left the phone number. No, I don't want to. All she wants is my money.
Does his family come and visit him, or does he have any other visitors?
No. I have not seen any visitors at all for the last 6 years, 7 years of me here. I haven't seen anybody visiting him. It's very uncommon to place mum or dad in a care home. The children probably feel not sure whether they're doing the right thing or not. They probably question themselves many times. But at the same time, they feel that, what else can I do? I have to work. You know, we have to live in this country. We have to pay for mortgage. We have to look after the children. We have to pay for education. What else can I do? My hands are tied. What can I do?
My daughter said to me, "Mommy, I won't let you down. This is the home where you will stay happy and everything, you know." I had no other choice because they have got their own life to lead, isn't it? They are young and they have to look after themselves. So I can't stay with her. No, that's not a good idea.
What advice do you give your children and your grandchildren?
Children nowadays are so wise, aren't they? I think they've got more advice for me than I have for them. Well, it's summer, so it must be July. June or July. August. February. No. Must be June, July, August, September, October. Any case, who knows? Oh, God. That's what happens, you see. Your memory gets stupid, you get stupid. Age is about that.
Room 5, Mrs. Hussain, whole night settle and water given twice and bed change at morning.
They are so particular about their hair. Even single hair stayed out and they feel unhappy. I think this is the only home where they take shower nearly every day, majority of them. And then everybody's clothes, they've been washed every day. Yes? Okay. Now she likes to sit in the middle of the door and then watch everyone, you know, walking past by. She doesn't want to go downstairs. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. હું જાઉં છું.
Do you remember when we were young?
Yes.
You seemed to be working all the time, you know. You'd work in the morning.
I did. I worked morning, noon and night.
Mm-hmm. I was quite naughty. I remember getting into trouble from not going to Indian school in the afternoon, going to the circus.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Daddy gave me a hiding and shooting people with a catapult from my tree house.
That was
and a guy chased me through
there.
And they'd think something
That was naughty. That was so naughty.
My God, 6.
You win.
Yes, me very clever man.
Your son always clever, you know.
Oh, I'm different than other
Residents
here.
Yeah.
As you know,
I know.
I'm an artist. I'm more intelligent. Don't laugh, it's true. This is no good place, you know. No good for good people. Do you know why? Because there are more bloody foreigners than us, you know. Yeah, they were all Gujaratis. Really?
But Friday you are happy, right?
Friday, oh yes, because I get my check.
Friday mornings, he'll come down and he'll ask for his pocket money. He will get his pocket money and that's it. We hardly ever see him after that. He will go for his drink, he will go and buy something to drink, and he get plastered from Friday to Monday.
The best place is, you know, Chatham Common? There's benches there. You can see the traffic going on. And I just sit there, watch. That song, you remember? Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by. Yeah.
और आपके हस्बैंड कैसे थे?
नहीं आती ना तो छोटा बच्चा जैसे ये ऐसा करके गाना बोल के सुलाते रह रहे सुख से कि एक मिनट में आप छोड़ के दूर नहीं रहते थे.
That's the reason you still miss him. If your husband is good, you miss him all your life. And then sometime if they've been nasty to you, and then some of them they say it's good ridden as well. And then what about you?
My wedding day, very sad. I was getting married to someone I didn't know.
No.
And he came from a far off land. Won't even ask me whether you like the man or you don't like the man. You don't know whether he's crippled or not.
But these days, olden days, women were brought up differently, isn't it? And the parents were very strict.
Well, I was so young, I didn't know what I was doing. Your parents make a choice that this is a good home, these people are very good. And so what do you say? You're in love with a lot of boys, but you can only take that one boy who has come for you, you know? Terrible situation.
So was your husband the love of your life?
Yeah, he was. It was in the early morning, round about 4:30, I think he passed away. When at round about 5:30, I went upstairs to get up, to tell him to get up now, there's time to have a tea and things. That time I found him. He was not giving me reply. Then I had to call my neighbor, next door neighbor. And they came and they said, Manjula, you have lost him already. I miss him a lot. It's now nearly 15 years now. Miss when I go out, when we go to my wedding and everything, you know, I miss him a lot. And without a man, I think there is no life. Because nobody wants to know you.
What do you believe happens to us when we die?
Oh, I haven't got the experience. But when we say, well, we go to heaven. Where is heaven? Nobody knows. That's faith, you know, we go to heaven.
A lot of residents like to die in National House, and they will say that to your face. I don't want to go anywhere else. And whether to be proud of that or sad of it, I don't know. But it's like having a beautiful garden and one goes, the other one grows. It's like that for me. But it's very, very sad.
What happens to me when I die? I don't know what happens to me. We believe in just cremating people, and that's the end of that. Put a light to them, and that's it. Burn away.
Some of the residents do get lonely.
You know when they're talking in their tone of voice, how they're expressing their sadness in their eyes, that they didn't expect any of this. They didn't plan for any of this. They don't talk about it a lot, but you will know, talking to them, that they didn't expect this life.
Next Friday at 7:30, director Michael Ogden's journey back to when he lived a double life as the only gay on the estate. On Monday at 8, Krishnan Gurumurthy chairs a live studio debate on radical ways to cut our national debt. Dispatches selling off Britain. Next tonight, Phil returns to check his handiwork in Relocation, Phil Down Under.